All right, today I'm here to walk you through Google Advanced Search. Now, I use this tool with my middle school students, but you can use it for any age level of students. It's a great tool to use when minimizing or narrowing down the choices when you do a Google search on the internet. So, first, you're going to do is you're going to take your arrow and you're going to go down to settings. Settings is going to pop up and you're going to go down to advanced search. So click on advanced search. The screen that pops up is the Google Advanced Search. Now, this is to narrow down and have a more specific search here on Google. The example that they use is with a dog, and they go and tell you to type in specific words over here on the right to narrow down your search for a dog. I use the find pages with sometimes, but you would want to type in keywords that you're looking for. Say if you were doing like the Thanksgiving holiday, you might want to put in like Thanksgiving or turkey, this exact word or phrase. You could put Thanksgiving Day if you were being more specific, or the first Thanksgiving. Any of these words just makes to narrow down your search even more specific words like turkey or pilgrim, depending on how narrowed down you want your search. This box is really neat too. This will omit any of these searches with these specific words. So let's say that you don't want anything about Black Friday shopping. So you can have that omitted, and none of your searches will pop up with that. And then down here at the bottom, this is where you use numbers. So anything with weight, date, measurements, money that you were specifically looking for can go down there. Now, what I like to use a lot with my students is I like to narrow down my results by language. I like you can any kind of language. I make sure that all the results pop up with English, especially when we're doing science. We're Googling stuff for science or for social studies and history. We want to make sure that we're using all of our sites pop up with English. The region. This is really nice too. If you were doing Thanksgiving, you could pull up the United States. You only want pages that were published in a particular region. You can find them in the United States. And then last updated, if you want something like that is more current. You can specifically put in site domain, such as Wikipedia. And then this terms appearing, that I haven't used that one as much for middle school students. But this is the safe search that I know someone spoke about earlier. You can go and do filtering for safe search, and there's a whole little video about that. The one that I use the most and that I found that I shared with my fellow teachers in my school is reading level, and you can determine the reading level based on your student's ability or how difficult you want the material to show up on the Google search. So they've got basic results, intermediate results, advanced results. You can choose no reading level, but especially with the younger kids, my teachers have used the basic results, and it makes it a lot easier to research when you're researching and being able to read things that's on your reading level. Another thing that's really important that we've been talking to our students about plagiarism, down here where we talk about when we use pictures or we use information to make sure that you cite it correctly. But this usage rights also lets you filter out things that are free to use or free to share. let's see, our free to modify. We use that mostly with pictures, but you can use that with text. So it's really helpful. Google advanced search. So once you filled out everything that you need, you would hit advanced search and it would narrow down your results. So this is a wonderful tool. It just takes a few minutes to set it up and it will make your Google search a lot more efficient. Thanks.